Under the fog, armies surround us, waiting for dark, wearing the iron masks like a shield. I know they're coming, I know they're here. Oh, that light, oh, is bright. Sleep for today, but tomorrow we fight. Oh, 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 tomorrow we fight. Tomorrow we fight. Cold in the violence after the war. Hope is a fire to keep us warm. Children of anger, Eden's forgot, waiting for the hour the battle is done. Oh, that light, oh, is bright. Sleep for today, but tomorrow we fight.
Hey everyone, Joe here, coming to you with the update for our buddy build with Aries Styrene and our next series in the cats that we've been working on, which is the F6F-5 Hellcat. We've got it in primer, and we've got some white primer tonal variations, squiggly marks, whatever you want to call them. It's in between the panels, so you can see we're not trying to do we're not going to do pre-shading because this is going to be a very dark sea blue. So pre-shading isn't going to do any good. It's a waste of time in paint. But if you lighten up the panels, you're basically doing the reverse of a pre-shading, where you are lightening up the panels and everything else will act as a darker color. Now I could have primed this in white and then done panel lining, but what I want is tonal variations throughout the paint, so it's a little not as even, I suppose is what we could say. And we've done it all throughout the top and the bottom of the aircraft randomly. I do have the landing gear in right now, and I normally wouldn't do that on my builds. I usually keep the landing gear separate so I can paint them, weather them separately, but everything on this aircraft is all sea blue. Everything. The inside of the bays, the landing gear, everything. There's some aluminum work or steel work that I got to do, but it's not much. So easier to get the gear glued in. Wow. And then go from there, and we'll glue on the tires. Now I have the tires as well. It came with resin tires, and oh my gosh, were they fantastic. Now normally resin pieces you have to take a saw and chop them off their little blocks. These just kind of broke off, almost like 3D printed resin or something. They just broke off, cleaned up super nice. Two pieces, not the tires are one separate piece, but what I really love is when they put the center caps as different pieces so that you don't have to mask it off and then paint the tires or vice versa. But yeah, that's what we got going. So the next time you see this, it should be on this video, hopefully, cross your fingers. This will be in paint, and the paint we're going to be using is the AK Dark Sea Blue, and that is RC258. We're also going to see if that's too dark. We might come in and lighten it up with just regular sea blue, which is RC257. Both American colors, as you can see here. What's really cool about AK Real Colors is they'll give you little emblems on which country it's supposed to belong to. So really neat. Anyways, I'll stop talking. We'll come back. This will be in paint. Hang tight. All right, all. We've got this thing in the base coat. It's not as dark as I anticipated, and but I think what we'll do is we'll darken it up with an oil wash and do some panel lining, and probably go that route. That way we kind of shade all the panel lines in, and then the inner panels will be a little bit lighter, which is what I was going for. So these are the AK real colors, as I mentioned before. It looks good. I mean, it does look accurate, but I think later on, so for like the F7 and the F8, the dark sea blue was a lot darker, very deep blue black ish. The Hellcats can kind of go between a lighter blue and a darker blue, according to all my references, but dark sea blue at least. So I think we'll darken this up. It'll get darker as we go along, but this is it in base color, and we'll get to clear coating it. Probably put a satin on it, VMS, and then we'll put the decals on and start weathering it up, all that good stuff. So until next time, everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Go check out Aries Styrene's channel. And until next time, take care.